Hey guys, we are going into the first round of Shadows over Innistrad draft. We ended up in a blue-red spells deck. Probably could have also had a green-red werewolf deck, but I ended up doing this one mostly because I managed to get my hands on 3 Pyre Hounds. So, yes, I would. Is this one keepable? I'm kind of leaning towards no. We do have the Neonate early, but we have to draw a couple more lands, and one of them needs to be blue. You don't want to have that many ifs. It's good to have maybe one if on or a hope when you have a hand, but having like tons of them is not good. And we have at least 2 there. So, okay, I think this one's better, even though we still have a similar problem. We get to scry, and we have both colors at least. And there's our 3rd land, so I think we're in pretty good shape. So, turn 3 Niblis, probably turn 4 Pyre Hound. I like, if I have time to, and we probably will on the play, I like to well, we have to get the mana for Pyre Hound, it's worth noting. I like to hold off on playing my other spells before I have to. I mean, we're not going to be able to play Geist Blast or anything right now anyway, right? So, oh, well, maybe we should, though. Maybe we should want to play Geist Blast on something. Yeah, I think we have to. That guy's a problem. So, get rid of him. So, if I could play Pyre Hound next turn, I would do it. Esper, huh? Ooh, ongoing investigation. There we go. So we're going to play our Pyre Hound now. I guess maybe the Niblis might have been better because it'll get a prowess trigger off of an heirloom that the Pyre Hound won't be getting. It's kind of interesting that they gave him not prowess, you know. Okay. All right. So that's bad. It's going to give our opponent a clue next turn, most likely. I can play my Niblis, which can at least block it and put more pressure on him. And I can also play my Heirloom. I think I just do that and pass. Our opponent's going to start making a bunch of stupid clues, which I don't love. Probably should have attacked with my Pyre Hound first. He almost definitely wouldn't have blocked. So, a few more mana and we can make double Dance with Devils, which would be pretty fun. Okay. See how it's going to be. Yeah, get your clue. What do I want to do here? I wonder if he'll still be willing to attack into me if I have this big enough to kill it already, and one spell could put it over the edge. We'll see. I think that's my plan, is to... I mean, if I have Rush of Adrenaline in my hand, then that guy dies. Oh, it won't be big enough, though. Oh, yeah, it will. Yeah, it will. Yeah, it will. I forgot about the equipment. Damn it. My bluff failed. Give him another clue. Okay. So we can bash in for 8 right now if we want to. I kind of want to hold on to that Valderan Duelist for a turn where it actually will do something. So now I can actually use Dance with Devils and pump this guy up to kill that. And I think that's probably what I just plan on doing. We swing for 2 as well in the meantime. It's not going to be the best value off of Dance with Devils ever, but I don't think I mind it either. I would have liked to be able to copy it, but... So let's declare the block first. Gonna get +2/+2. Yeah, that's too much. That's too much size for me, so there's no reason for me to use my Dance with Devils here. Darn it. Where's our pump spells? Yeah, I think this is a game we're just going to lose eventually to all of his value off of drawing cards and stuff. But, who knows? I'm going to equip him. I'm going to swing with him, and then I'll play Sanguinary Mage. That's interesting that he's just ready to give that guy's life away. I mean, he does have 1,000 cards in his hand, so, and it gains him life in the process. Yeah, he got there on the clue deck. Usually, for me, in my experience, too, 3 colors is the best way to do it. And then when you have ongoing investigation, it's just heinous. So, yeah. Two card types. Okay. I think I attack with both of them. Probably not. Now I want to play Pyrehound. We're really struggling to draw extra lands, which I wouldn't mind a whole lot right now. Somehow, though, our opponent hasn't really taken a huge advantage. Although he has 7 cards in his hand, he's probably in a situation where he's like, well, I'm going to win this game eventually. That's how I always feel with ongoing investigation. Takes a little while, but when you have 1,000,000 cards in your hand and draw 2 Angelic Purges, it's pretty good. Yeah, that's bad. That is bad. Okay, another land. Okay, so do I play my Duelist now and smash? I mean, I won't really smash for that much. It'll just be 6, but I guess we go for it. Yeah. His willingness to give up his dudes makes sense. Altered Ego. Wow. Is it just time to scoop? We do have a bounce spell. We do have several bounce spells. At least 2. Maybe several's an exaggeration. Yeah. I think it's probably, we're just going to go ahead and scoop. Not show him anything else. So, ongoing investigation. Unfortunately, because we moved around as much as we did, we didn't end up with a great sideboard. These are just lands or artifacts, so we didn't get any root outs. Like if we'd end up green, those would have been a good sideboard card, but Fevered Visions will be good against him. I don't think we change anything. Okay, let's see if we can avoid an early ongoing investigation this time. This is pretty good. Two drop, 3 drop, and a 4 drop that happens to be Voldaren Duelist is pretty good. Probably might have been worth siding out Furtive Homunculus when our opponent has Loam Dryad and friends, but you know, it's whatever. Ooh, now we play Blood Mad Vampire instead because Blood Mad Vampire into Voldaren Duelist is really good. Now we do have to draw another land to make that work, but Hopefully we do. It's probably going to be our tap land. I mean, the good news is, even if that happens, we do have Ulrich's Kindred, so... Come on, land. Not a land. So we can get in with our Furtive Homunculus. I'm going to play the Kindred just because, once again, Duelist will have a much larger impact off of that. We really have not been hitting our fourth land with any sort of regularity, which has been bad. I mean, our opponent overpowered us last game either way, let's be honest, but... Jeez, man. How many Angelic Purges does this guy get? I mean, I'm glad I at least made him play that one early enough that... Oh, God. Really? Early enough that he doesn't get, like, any real value out of it, but... I mean, he gets less value out of it. He had to, like, put himself back a turn. But he'll probably play a fifth land now. His fifth land of the game. While we're still unable to... Oh, God. This is not good. Yeah, we'll just take that. Seriously? The rage I feel right now, man. I mean, I'm down with that. It's an aggressive trade. You'd think our deck was all 4 and 5 drops. If we ever get our next 2 lands, we're going to be in pretty good shape, but that's a relatively large if, I would say, the way things are going. There we go. Okay. Stupid thing can block now. Going to play Pyrehound and hope we draw like Reduced to Ash mana to play Reduced to Ashes 2 turns in a row. That's kind of my dream. I mean, we are playing 2 of these clunky removal spells, but jeez, okay. Luckily, our opponent also doesn't seem to be doing much. But we can't really do anything right here. Dance with Devils doesn't accomplish much. I think we just play this Neonate and end our turn. Opponent might be flooded, which would explain why he was like Angelic Purge early. Wow. Just give me a 5th land, for God's sake, so I can cast Reduce to Ashes. Might even cash in this Insolent Neonate to try to get there, especially because it could help me get to Delirium. Question is, what would I discard? I don't know. I mean, if I can keep playing creatures and can cast Voldaren Duelist, I'll be pretty happy. So, there we go. That's what I wanted. Kapow. So we're going to blow this up. Chances seem good. Our opponent has like Silver Strike or something like it. But I think we're fairly okay with that because we can just attack with everything now. Alright, so he is going to kill my guy. But he's at 4. We have Voldaren Duelist in our hand, so I think we're probably going to manage to win this one. We didn't see ongoing investigation. I think there's a direct connection between those 2 things. Mm-hmm. Right. What else you got? More creatures, I'm sure. Something that needs to be reduced to ashes, I'm guessing. Does he have Delirium? He does. Okay. We're going to use Reduce to Ashes. And we're going to swing with everything again, because everything at least trades. I think our opponent's just... No, he can go to 1 here. No, he can't block that, so yeah, he'll go to 1. So now our Dance with Devils is looking pretty good. Yeah, I think we got this one. Let's just hope we don't see ongoing investigation again. That's our big goal. No ongoing investigations. We do have compelling deterrence, which can bounce it, but it's not the most amazing thing to bounce. It only costs 2 to cast, so glad we took Tireless Tracker away from this guy. All right, let's get back out there. See if we can manage to win this match. Don't play ongoing investigation early. In fact, don't play it at all. Ooh, this is the danger that can happen when we don't have a ton of creatures, so we're going to have to mulligan. Yeah, that one I guess we'll keep. We're going to put that on the bottom, though. I'd rather draw some early spells. So yeah, we're in trouble. We needed to get a hand with at least a creature or two. All the lands. Well, we got removal. Right? Well, now we have a Pyrehound, which makes me feel better about my life. Yeah, we really need the mana for our Just the Wind, but we'll probably draw it at some point. Luckily, my opponent started pretty slowly here. There's Just the Wind. Okay, so Pyrehound. See if he survives or just eats an Angelic Purge. Not an Angelic Purge. So I think I swing, and I probably Just the Wind that either way. If he blocks, I probably use Rush of Adrenaline. So let's make him recast that since he didn't clear the block. I don't really want to use Rush of Adrenaline right now. I'd rather use it at a time when it helps me deal with the card, even if it would have made me hit harder there. I mean, if I have a one-hit KO with Rush of Adrenaline and Uncaged Fury, obviously I go for it, but if he plays this Emissary of the Sleepless again, we're going to be pumped to use Reduce to Ashes on it. Inspiring Captain. Okay. Inspiring Captain, on the other hand, is not exactly something I want to be using that on. Ooh. Yeah, probably just swing and play my big creature, which will still leave me mana up for Rush of Adrenaline. So I'll play my land first, just in case my opponent has a trick planned here. Ooh, he could have Just the Wind. Right now we don't have to use anything, so we'll let him use something first if he wants to save his guy. There we go. So we get a bit of a 2-for-1 there. Get in for 2. And then we play our big Arsonists. We reduce to ashes whatever creature he plays, and I think we're in pretty good shape from then on. Getting Geist Blast in my graveyard would be nice. Damn it. Might be too late this time. I'm hoping it's too late this time. Well, we can use Geist Blast on that thing. I think we want to get our Geist Blast in there because we're not too far away from being able to cast both of our things. So we do give him a clue, of course, but we get rid of the creature, make our Pyrehound a 5/6, so we have 10 power swinging his way. He can gain life. That's amazing. I mean, I guess he's trying. He's going to try as hard as he can to get out of this by cracking a bunch of clues. I mean, gaining life and cracking clues, which can work. But if you have to pump a bunch of mana into drawing cards here, and you're facing down the amount of damage I have on the table, it's not really ideal. Well, that guy is annoying. He can block me. So Geist Blast is 3. If we have draw one more mana, we can double reduce to ashes, which is pretty sweet. I don't think we really want to do that right now, though. I mean, we can't do it right now anyway. So we'll play this Homunculus, who, if he plays big guys, will give us the evasion that we really want. Clip Wings, Duskwatch Recruiter. Clip Wings? I have like one flyer in my deck. So he put the Duskwatch Recruiter in his hand. If he plays a second creature here and I manage to draw a second, an 8th land, I use double reduce to ashes and just win, I think. Well, I think now we win with 1 reduced to ashes, right? Yeah, we do. Kapow. So our deck got there. We got beaten up in game 1 because our opponent played the early ongoing investigation, but in the other games, our deck, did what it was supposed to do. You are just lucky. I flooded every game. Yeah, okay. I was stuck on 3 lands. My thoughts on when people are salty like that is it happens to all of us. And sometimes I express my salt when I'm recording, of course, but expressing it to somebody else, basically you're like belittling them and telling them that you don't think their deck is very good. But because the only reason they beat you is because you got flooded, which is part of Magic. It happens to all of us. And we definitely had mana problems in this match too, but not in this third game though. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next round.